Right, let's welcome our next team to the stage, KaraTea.
Hello judges, we are KaraTea. What you have in front of you is one of our soon-to-be dozens of different kinds of bubble tea. What is bubble tea? It's an extremely popular drink that originates in Taiwan. It consists of a milk tea base and dozens of different customizable toppings. This drink has recently soared in popularity, and thousands of shops are springing up all across the United States, and in particular college and high school campuses. However, it seems that this trend has passed Westlake by, and we at KaraTea want to fix that. We want to bring a close-to-home community center location for students and parents alike to get their hands on this iconic drink. Are you ready to join the Boba Bonanza? Hello, I'm Leon, I'm the team lead.
I'm Oliver, I'm the marketing lead.
I'm Daniel, I'm the logistics manager.
I'm Riley, I'm head of finance.
Hi, I'm Neil, and I'm the competitive analyst.
And I'm Michael, I'm the trend analyst.
Currently in Westlake, there is currently no bubble tea location. The closest location is Osio in the mall, and while this location is close, it also lacks quality bubble tea according to our customers. The alternative to this is drive to downtown Austin to Coco's or one of their competitors, which is outside a 10-mile region of Westlake.
As a startup, our primary source of revenue will be through selling drinks. We want to get the highest quality bubble tea out there to our customers. As we expand, we're looking to other forms of revenue, whether that's through merchandise, etc.
For our cost of goods, our base drink costs us 94 cents to make, which consists of milk and black tea. And our toppings, which consist of tapioca pearls and rainbow jelly, cost us 10 cents. And for our packaging, which is a cup, lid, and a straw, costs us 6 cents to buy. And then that puts us at 76 gross profit margin because we sell our drink for $4.50, which is very competitive.
During our MVP, our word of mouth was mainly used to spread the knowledge of our business. This is perfect for us because it's completely free and it's extremely effective at spreading knowledge of a business far beyond our immediate reach. In the future, we hope to use Instagram and paid advertising to help spread knowledge of our business beyond just the Westlake community and farther into the Austin area. During our MVP, we also utilized a small number of posters to get into the more niche communities in Westlake.
For our target market, we chose the age range between 12 and 54, mostly for the younger part of this because boba tea is very popular with high school teenagers and also college students because we see boba tea shops popping up all over college and high school campuses. For the older part of this age range, mainly 30 to 54, are avid coffee drinkers. And they're often looking for alternatives to coffee that they can drink on their way to work in the mornings. The boba tea market is also growing very fast. The global boba tea market is projected to grow by over 9% every year for the next 10 years compounded annually. So for our total addressable market, we started with a base of 2.2 million Austinites. That again is the population of all of Austin. And further from that, to put into our serviceable addressable market, we combined our age range again of 12 to 54 and with our 2.2 million Austinites, and we came with the number 1.2 million, which is our serviceable addressable market within our age range. Further from there, we combine our 2% market share and we find around 24,000 people.
Our business model changed a lot throughout the process. Originally, we wanted to sell in school because this was the best way to reach our target market, Westlake students. But we ran into problems with administration and had to turn to delivery. This worked very well for our MVP, but is not sustainable as we grow. So we hope to use these new funds to buy a food truck, and by year 3, have enough funds to rent out an in-store location.
For our MVP, we offered our customers 3 flavors and multiple toppings to choose from. We sold over 110 cups priced at $4.50, which generated over $500 in revenue. This confirmed our greatest assumption that people are willing to pay for our product. This also confirmed our other greatest assumption that there was actually a market for boba in Westlake when 90% of our customers were Westlake high school students.
This is our website. This is where students went to purchase boba during our MVP. This is also a significant source of data, customer data during our MVP. In the future, we hope to continue using it with a food truck or in-store location, albeit at a reduced rate because most of our purchases will be made in person. On our website, the average time spent per customer on a page was around 56 seconds. This means that even if customers didn't buy boba, they had an interest in the company and are potential customers in the future. On top of this, on Instagram, we made over 700 impressions. This resulted in 25% of our sales coming from Instagram. We also figured out that through customer interaction, we can increase our sales and revenue completely for free. On our website, our conversion rate was 19%, which was a whole 9% higher than our predicted conversion rate of 10%.
In our first year, we are projected to make over $103,000 in revenue. We plan on doing this by having multiple paid employees operating a small food truck for 12 hours a day. For our product, we are projected to sell 25,000 drinks, and we estimate that this will cost us roughly $25,000 because each drink costs us about $1 to make. In addition to our product, we expect to spend $43,000 in other expenses such as salaries, marketing, and maintenance. Our net profit is projected to total $29,000, which is a 24% net profit margin overall. Transitioning into our third year, we are projected to make $325,000 in revenue by selling 80,000 drinks out of a brick-and-mortar location. We are able to afford a brick-and-mortar location in our third year because of our past 2 years' projected net profit and growth. In addition to rent, we expect to spend $77,000 on making our drinks and $152,000 on our selling, general, and administrative costs. After all of the deductions, our net profit total is $76,000, which is a 23% net profit margin overall.
On startup, we'll need around $5,000 to $7,500 for equipment. This includes sealer and shaker machines, tapioca pearl makers, and other necessary equipment. We also need around $7,000 to $10,000 for our food truck. This will be a smaller used food truck, or possibly renovating a trailer to save money. The rest of the money will be spent on ingredients at around $1.10 per cup.
Thank you for viewing our presentation, and we here at KaraTea are 100% committed to bringing quality and convenient boba tea to Westlake, regardless as if we win this competition. And thank you, and please join us in the Boba Bonanza.
All right, let's get a few questions from our judges.
Y'all did a great job. Consumer drinks are probably one of the most competitive markets, and penetrating the market is usually very difficult. How do y'all plan to try and do that penetration and be able to be successful at it?
So our primary goal right now is to get a location because we noticed that bubble tea is a very niche drink, and so you have to be in the bubble tea market to really compete with other bubble tea markets. Starbucks could be considered indirect competition, but in this case, you have to be selling the bubble tea because it's such a unique drink to be considered physical or direct competition to our bubble tea. And since the only location is Osio, who's at the mall, their primary product isn't even bubble tea, it's Japanese cuisine. And so by expanding ourselves to only bubble tea, we're able to create a whole new niche within Westlake that wasn't there before.
You mentioned in the beginning of the presentation there's some additional product lines. Is it just visioned to have bubble tea only, or are there some other products that will come online?
So a lot of bubble tea shops, how they work is they give you a set base drink, whether that's a smoothie, a fruit tea, milk tea, etc. And then you have the option to add different kinds of toppings. And so because it's so, you can have taro milk tea with jelly, for example, and then that would be a different drink compared to, say, a milk tea with boba pearls. And so as a company, it's really easy to expand your menu because adding an additional topping can create X amount of new drinks for customers to try out. And because it's so customizable, everyone has their own favorite, everyone has their own go-to for every particular shop.
So I think if I heard you correctly, you said in year one, you're thinking of selling 25,000 drinks? Does that
Yes.
sound right?
Yes, ma'am.
And it bumps up to 80,000 in year two?
Yes, ma'am.
can you walk me through how you got to that 25,000 drinks number in your first year?
Yes. So we sold 110 cups during our MVP, and we expect to grow because that was only through our delivery. So with the addition of having a food truck, we expect to have a lot of growth. And then in year 1 and year 2, that we're going to use that food truck to get a lot of our feet off the ground and get a lot of traction. And then once we get a lot of funds saved up, we can convert to an in-store location where we're going to even grow further.
So a lot of our research that we did was going out and asking bubble tea shops, how many cups of boba do you sell per day? And so asking Coco's, which is a really, I guess, large competitor, especially downtown Austin, they're very popular. They estimated around 60 cups a day. And so we went extremely conservative for our first year, especially since it is out of a food truck. And then as we expanded into year 3 with an in-store location, a lot of the appeal of bubble tea is that it's a location for students to come and hang out or parents to come and hang out because it's like similar to Starbucks. You come, you do homework. And so as we open up an in-store location, now we have all these new customers that are rolling in because this new appeal, per se.
So tell me a little bit about how you would scout for a location. You said about starting out in a food truck. How would that work? Have you done any scouting for that so far, and the cost around that aside from the truck itself?
So one of the main issues is there isn't a convenient place in the Westlake area, and there's not a lot of places to park a food truck legally in the area, but there is a place in Lost Creek where there are already food trucks there. And then for renting, the cheapest and best area, the closest place to Westlake that we found is the Westlake Square near Austin's Pizza, Austin Driving School, Trying on Coffee. That is one of the best areas and one of the cheapest areas that we are able to afford in our 3rd year. And it's within walking distance to Westlake, so that's for freshmen and underclassmen. They can still get to our drink during lunch, one of the most popular times.
All right, thank you so much, guys. Give a round of applause for KaraTea.